We are going to wrap up the live stream for the night. Much of the crowd has dispersed. Folks are in sort of this area that's called the approved assembly area. And that is sort of like the First Amendment zone, I guess. Outside of that, our First Amendment rights are sort of up for question. But folks are strategizing and organizing for what's next. A lot of the police have left as well. Tonight really was, I think, a good demonstration of peaceful protest on behalf of the activists. An overwhelming number of police officers who are out here and present. Do you have anything to say about that, Matt?
I mean, what we saw is and this brother over here is just cheering no tear gas. It's like a really key thing in that we can have protests. People can demand what's right and can do it, and we should have the right to do it without being tear gassed. I think it's an amazing time in Missouri, in this country, where a victory of a protest day is not to be tear gassed. So I think that we should take pause and really understand the significance of what's happening here.
Yeah, and for folks who are watching, www.justiceformikebrown.org. That's www.justiceformikebrown.org, or visit colorofchange.org. That's colorofchange.org. Follow Color of Change on Twitter. Follow me at Rashad Robinson on Twitter. There's some bugs out here tonight. We're going to continue to, shine a spotlight. Part of the work of this live feed, part of what we're trying to do here is to be able to tell alternative stories about what's happening here on the ground. What people are doing, to talk to folks like, Pastor McBride, to talk to the Amnesty International folks, and to talk to other folks that we'll be engaging with over the next several days. And part of the work of Color of Change is to continue to shine a spotlight, to provide avenues for activism, and to help people make sense of what's happening and give people something to do. And so, we do that through sort of what we're doing through the campaign work on our website. We're doing that here through this this broadcast, and Matt's going to continue to stay with you for the next couple of days and bring some interviews and bring some stories to you. But we hope that you'll visit Color of Change, you'll join the campaigns, you'll raise your voice in these efforts, because it's going to be so key to building the type of numbers, to building the type of momentum that will help us create real change.
Right. And we're here because you're here. We're here because you're watching, you're participating, you're engaging. Rashad, I think you said it the other day, is like we're in a new time of participation. It isn't an armchair situation anymore. Like, people are out on the streets, people are watching, people are paying attention, people are taking this organizing and inspiration into their own communities. And so, as we stand in front of the Ferguson market in Liquor, the one of the places, very close to where Mike Brown was killed by police, and it says right on there, "Thank you for your support and love for Ferguson." And, this is a real time where people are watching what's happening here in a way that translates into action in wherever people are around the country.
All right, Matt. Folks at home, We Act Radio, our friends and partners in this, to all the folks on the ground. We're continuing this fundraiser we're doing for the Organization for Black Struggle, OBS. Google them and go to their website and check them out. Visit Color of Change and join the campaigns. Follow us on Twitter and join us back here over the next several days as we continue to bring as much coverage, as much spotlight to what's happening here. There are Fergusons all around America, and part of the work of organizations like Color of Change is to help people make sense of all of this, to give us ways to push back and fight back, and through that to find real ways to make change. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Good night.